Yo, welcome back to Four Quarters Podcast. I'm your boy Jacob Hazard, here my boy B-Red, as usual. And today, we got a real special guest. I've known this dude for like 15 years, well, over 15 years at this point. We go way back. He's one of the best upcoming actors on the scene, really doing this thing out there. You might know him as Jazz from the hit Bel Air on Peacock.
Yes, sir.
It's my boy Jordan L. Jones. Welcome, my boy.
My dog. Appreciate that, man.
Yes, sir,
It's
man.
a great intro, man.
Come on, man.
I'm just trying out here,
Hey,
dog.
you're doing what you can. You're doing what you can. You know what I'm saying? That's all we
Thank
can
you,
ask.
brother.
Of course, bro. Welcome on the pod, bro. Welcome to the pod.
Thank you. It's long overdue, but you know,
Hey,
we finally made it.
We appreciate you and everybody who loves your work, and we can't wait to see what you got next. Y'all keep an eye out on that season 4.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Season 4 on the way, man. The finale.
Yeah.
Coming soon. You love to see it.
Let's get to it.
You love to see it. But let's jump right into these topics, man. First quarter. So recently, Darvin Ham, got his second NBA Cup. And
Man, crazy.
And
Is he the best NBA Cup champion coach of all time?
So far, he's never lost in the NBA Cup.
Lost a game.
He's 14-0. So far, he won the cup. He was feeling himself a little bit, talking to the media. And they were talking about the Lakers. And basically what he said was, and this is a quote, "To do as well as I did, I swear to God, anywhere else, I'm probably looking at an extension. I'm not talking feelings, just facts. They go from not making the playoffs to the conference finals, and we won the in-season tournament. People always talk about us losing to Denver, but they don't talk about how we got to Denver. We beat a kick-ass young Memphis squad, and we beat Stephen Curry and Golden State." So is there any truth to his comments? And what do you guys think about, Darvin Ham getting a little spicy with the media talking about the Lakers? Go ahead, Jay. What you got?
I'll say this. It's one of those things where it's like, if you hit the shot anyway, it's like, what can you say about it? So it's like, yeah, that's a bad shot, but I hit it. So it's like, I'm going to be quiet. So I feel part of me is like that. It's like he undefeated.
Right.
In cup play, what are you going to say to him? Right? My honest opinion as a Lakers fan, man, I feel like this. I feel like it's so hard to even decipher if we have a good or bad coach, because you win 2-3 games in a row, you're the best coach of all time. You lose 2-3 games in a row, you're the worst coach of all time. And as we've experienced, Jake, you on Twitter, there's a petition to get rid of you. It's just we don't give nobody no type time. Now, I'm not sitting here saying Darvin Ham is the best coach, but what I am saying is I think that he wasn't the reason why we was losing.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, the players got to play too. JJ Redick came out and at first 10 games, actually not even first 10 games, first like 5-6 games. I like JJ Redick.
Right.
Hey,
now we losing and people are like, JJ Redick starting to annoy me. And I'm like, it's the players who got to score the points.
Yes.
He can draw the play up, but if they don't execute,
what can I do?
Yeah. So just to wrap my point up, I think there's a little validity to his point, and he has the right to talk his talk.
Right.
I'm sure he's still at the end of the day, he's still a human being.
Yeah.
And so he's got to, face all this media backlash and go to another team. And, now he got to have a chip on his shoulder when he ain't really did anything too wrong. Now, I'm not saying he's the best coach or any of that, but I am saying that it's hard to even figure out how good or bad he was a coach. Because right when we lose, it's not even you do something bad. Right when you lose, you're terrible. Get him out of here. When you win, man, he's great, man. Compare him to Phil Jackson. Like, what?
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's that media, boy. That media's tough. Go ahead, B.
I thought the most interesting thing this season was the first move that they both made in back-to-back years was starting Cam Reddish. I thought that was like so funny. It's like he did the same thing Darvin Ham did. We on the same
that did happen last year. That did happen.
Yeah, so it's like, how bad you start to like JJ saying, how bad is he? Is he that bad? He's not bad. And you lost to Denver. They won the NBA championship. And mind you, Denver's had that core. It feels like Denver has had Jokic and Murray for like 15 years. So it's like, and they got one and kind of got gently escorted out the playoffs by Minnesota in the WCF. So it's hard. It's hard to win a championship. It's hard to win a championship, man.
Yeah.
And just like you said, real quick, just like you said, like, dude, like, we went against Denver, who won the championship.
Right.
So we had to beat Golden State, right?
Yep.
Who else did we beat? We beat
Memphis.
Golden State in the
Memphis.
plan. We beat
Memphis.
young Memphis, right?
Yeah.
We played Denver, and Denver wins the championship. Like, we have to still win. You still got to play the game.
Yeah.
And I always don't. Not that I don't care, but hey, if I lose to you, I hope you win, because then I'm the closest thing. to that.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Like
Absolutely.
We're not that far off if you lose to the team that won the championship.
Mind you,
you're not that far away.
That Golden State team had just won in 22.
Yeah,
they sure did.
And beat Boston. And beat Boston.
Yep.
They sure did, bro.
They sure did. Yeah, I mean, I think his comments, he has some for sure, like some valid points.
Yeah.
We like, for example, like, JJ Redick and him had the first same 20 games. What was like 12-8, or they had the same start.
Yeah,
they had the exact same roster.
Now.
But I mean, at this point, like, you're not gonna get much better. You got the same roster as the dude had. Like, I don't know what we expected. Like, we made 0 moves, like not one move, and we thought we were gonna get better. I don't know how that works. Bron gets a year older, AD gets a year older, and we're just supposed to just magically get better with the same people. I don't know. I don't see it.
Wow.
It's tough. I mean, Darvin Ham he has some good points. Yeah. I didn't think he was the biggest problem to begin with. Like, when we fired him, I didn't think he was the worst coach in the world, like everyone else did. But that's just like the media for you. Like Giannis said the other day on the podcast, like, one day I'm getting hated, and the next day I'm the best player in the world.
Yeah, but it's literally the best player in the world.
You gotta pick one. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's day to day. Like, this shit is day to day with in the media, bro. Like, one day you're the best, and then it's really wild. So you gotta take anything with a grain of salt, but it's so hard to do when you look on Twitter and 10,000 people are trying to get rid of you.
Yeah.
Today,
but in the next morning they'll be like, my fault.
Like you win the night. My bad. He ain't that bad. Yeah. We just won one game out of 82. Like, let's calm down. Yeah, it's a long season.
Sometimes it perpetuates false narratives too, where it's like, AD doesn't play, but if you actually look, has played like 100 of his last 105 games. Like,
it's insane.
Wait, to your point, really quickly. I was one of those people.
Yeah.
I thought Charles Barkley was so funny when he used to call AD street clothes.
Yeah.
I thought that we would all, as a fan base, there go AD again, man. He saw whoop-de-whoop. And then I saw this stat that was like, in the last 4 years, AD has played more games. It was like Steph, Paul George. It was like
KD, like a whole
be like that on.
Yeah.
Ever.
And I'm like, I am so sorry, because it's the LA dude. It's the LA narrative, dude.
Right.
Once we get on one thing for 3 months, we're like, it's been 3 years, he ain't never played.
Right.
You're like, bro,
it's really wild when you get to Twitter, because like there's different worlds in Twitter that like you don't like know about sometimes. Like I'm on the Lakers Twitter world, and I have the Warriors Twitter world, and I see these two fan bases who are almost identical to a point where they think you lose a game, the world comes to an end, sell the team, like all this shit, and then you win a couple games. You're the best team ever. Like, one thing that I never understood is, like, why do the Warrior fans hate Steve Kerr so much? Yeah. I don't understand.
I never got that either. I never understood that.
I've never understood why he gets so much hate. I don't get it.
Wait, tell me, B.
Go ahead. What do you think, B? Because if it has to do with this whole Mark Jackson shit, we gotta let that go, because he's not the coach. Go ahead.
I don't think it's the Mark Jackson stuff. Although Steph did love Mark. That's beside the point.
but Mark blackballed himself. That's his own fault.
That's beside the point. But if we look at the Olympic run, there's a reason he was graciously asked to step down from that coaching gig, I believe. And they're gonna go with Eric Spoelstra. He won't be coaching in 2028 in LA, the Olympic team. The way
I don't think he will, because I don't think he will.
His Olympic run was not, what you would expect from a Pop or Riley.
That's fair. Okay, wait, real quick. I'm not trying to demean your answer, but I'm talking about, why do Warriors fans?
Because I don't know. It's just the way he coaches the game. It's a very the Warriors championship runs were very Steph dependent. When the Warriors aren't.
Wait, Kevin Durant was
first off. Every championship is superstar dependent.
No,
every one Jordan one was Michael Jordan dependent. What are we talking about? It was Jokic dependent in Denver, so we get rid of him. They're not as good anymore. Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah,
he's a superstar.
I'm just saying, and maybe he rubs people the wrong way. He
I don't look for me. I don't get it. He's won y'all
stuff,
he's won y'all 4 chips, and y'all had nothing before he got there. He won 4 in the last 8, 9 years. What's the problem? No, I don't get the problem.
Absolutely.
For some reason, the Warriors fans think Moses Moody the answer. I don't get it. I don't get it. Moses Moody the answer.
I like Moses Moody.
He's okay. He's all right. He's Moses fucking Moody. Moody. What are we talking about? He's cool. There's like nine.
He's a good receiver. He's a good bench player.
There's like 12 Moses Moody's in the league. I can pick about 12 niggas who do what Moses Moody does, and probably better.
To the media point, though, let's not act like for the first 10 games we were saying the Warriors was deep. They were deep. They was 8-2. We was like
they were deep. They was playing 11 strong, and they won the slump. That's how the NBA works.
Okay, all right. I'm just saying.
The same with the Lakers, though. The same with the Lakers. We was 5-2, and we talking about we contenders now. It's like
we love doing that shit. We literally 5-2. Like we finally figured it out.
We got a coach. We really got a coach now. It's like we played Utah twice. Like what we talking about? Like, we beat Utah, the Blazers, and the Pistons twice. There's ain't a good 5 wins.
Nah, for real, bro.
So like the media has to just bring it down a tone a little bit when it comes to this stuff. But like now it's just Twitter, bro. Everyone got an opinion, and like people just say shit to get a rise out of people. So like it's just it's wild. Like it's wild, but I'll never understand it.
I feel like too is where we live. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when you live at a certain place, I'll give you a perfect example. Jake knows this, but be red. So like in Dallas,
okay,
dude, like my cousin, man. Shout out to my cousin, man. You know, he lives in Dallas. I'm sitting here. I don't see too much news on Luka except 60, 40, 30, 60. He's like, bro, like I'll take Shea over Luka. I'll take all these people over Luka. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, this is blasphemy.
Yeah, right.
But down there, it's like Luka don't play no defense. And so like
they don't care about that.
People's, you know, it's a weird thing. I just feel like Twitter and social media is oriented to like where you stay.
Yes, 100% to the teams you root for. Yeah. So you see all the crazy shit for that one team.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's
all you see. Like you were saying to watch somebody the other day, Jake. Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, problem.
And I'm like, I gotta actually like try and watch Cade Cunningham. It's not just around.
Right.
And that's the problem with the NBA and why the ratings are down. You gotta go out of your way to find games to play. Like, if you don't have League Pass, you're not watching the Pistons. They ain't gonna be on TV.
LaMelo Ball should be on TNT.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Jake had to tell me LaMelo Ball is averaging 31.
Yeah.
I was like, you averaging what?
We did the top 10 scorers in the league right now last week.
He's number 3.
He's in it. Like
he's number 3. He's top 5 right now.
Who's above him?
I got it right here actually. Hold on.
Probably Shea.
Is Giannis at 32, Jokic at 31, and then Shea at 30, and then Shea's at 30. Well, Shea and LaMelo are basically tied, 30.3 and 30.2.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's 4 people in the league right now averaging 30, and Luka's averaging 29.
Yeah.
It's the league's in sick hands right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's some players averaging 28, but that's fake still 30.
Yeah, right.
what would you guess Jason Tatum averaging right now, JJ? You don't even get to see him on the news.
You don't even
talk about him.
He got to be averaging at least 29.
He averaging 28.
He averaging 28. And what's their record?
21-5 or something. They're like a game back behind the Celtics.
Oh, they just good.
We're talking behind the Cavs. Behind the Cavs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We don't even talk about him.
He's
just over there averaging a quiet 30, just a quiet 30 on a championship team. They're gonna go back to back.
Because you're like Derek.
I think they'll quietly go back to back.
They're going back to back.
I don't know who's coming out the West though.
I don't either, but I don't think if let's say it's the Thunder. That's a tough game. That's a tough series for the Thunder, boy.
Yeah,
it's a tough series. Who? Because I just don't know if Chet is like ready yet. He's missed so many games this year already too.
I don't know if any of them are ready to this point.
Yeah, go to the finals against the people who've been in the finals. Like it's low-key a long time coming for the Celtics, so they finally got it. And they
had the exact same team back.
What'd you say?
They had the exact same team back. They didn't lose anybody.
They've been saying that too.
They lose one person.
Yeah,
and everyone just got better. Yeah, that's how it works. You win a championship, bring everybody back. Why are we looking at people?
I know this is a side tangent, but I do miss those days. I miss the days when Kobe would lose to the Celtics, but I'm gonna see you again though.
Yeah.
Literally.
Or like anybody. Yeah. Anybody who faced Clyde Drexler and Jordan, even if Clyde gonna lose everything, I'm gonna see you next year.
Yeah.
Same team, same time next year.
Yeah.
And
it's just, and it's not nobody's fault. Like, look, we don't have to go into that. It's just not like that no more.
It's just different. Yeah, it's just different. You can get out of there if you want to get out of there.
We over here talking about, man, if Giannis ain't satisfied, he gonna have to get. We're like, really?
Right? yeah. That narrative was crazy. Now they
rolling on the team.
Yeah. Now they rolling.
Yeah, like they were like, hey, get his brother back on this team.
Facts. We need him. We need 30.
But
please get him back on this team.
To the point about the Thunder, though, real quick, that in-season game kind of showed the difference when it gets to those playoff type games, like for the Thunder, where I'm like, I don't know yet, like because Dame coming off in the corner off the screen, elevating like Shea, like I can't go get that bucket like that right now in this moment that quick. Like I gotta like
they're young.
Yeah,
they're a young squad. They're on the fly.
It's levels.
Benefit of the doubt. It's not a series.
Right.
True.
But I hear what you're saying, though. Yeah. I hear what you're saying.
Also,
I was looking at that game like that too. Like, oh yeah.
Like Giannis going into Giannis going into Hardenstein. Like, this is different. Like,
Yeah, fair. But I also think
Hardenstein's a great role player. He's a good big. He does the dirty work. But like, fuck all that.
Fuck all that. He's going to the basket.
This Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, he's tough.
The freaky one.
But I mean, they're a different animal when they got Chet though. He ain't played in 2 months.
Yeah,
he gets back. You get Harden off the bench. It's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
but we'll see. I mean, they're a young team. They got a ways to go, but they gotta win sooner or later because they're not gonna be able to pay all these dudes eventually. They have to get rid of somebody because Jalen Williams gonna have to get paid. Shea's already getting paid. Chet gonna have to get paid, and you can't pay everybody.
You gonna have to play Dort.
Dort
got a nice little contract coming for sure.
Yeah,
because if you don't give it to him, somebody will. That's the point. That's the problem.
Yeah.
There's so much money in the NBA now.
Caruso gonna be reading up too.
It's like we'll take that nigga.
Yeah, Caruso's gonna be a free agent. Like they got pieces. They have a lot of young pieces over there. But when their contracts are over, they're gonna be trade. They're gonna be like, all right, well, you can give me this money or I'm gone.
Yeah,
that's how it works.
He did it with Harden years ago.
He did. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. All right, y'all. That's the end of the first quarter. We'll be back in a second for the second. All right, y'all. Hold on. Boo. Welcome back. Second quarter. We're back here with my boy JJ. Back on Four Quarters Podcast, man. Let's see what we're talking about. So we calling this segment kind of like a big deal. Just some newsworthy stuff we want to talk about, mention real quick. We got to give James Harden some love, man.
Oh,
got to give him a little love. Give him a little shout out.
Yep.
He had 43 the other night. So I'm sorry, 41 against Utah the other night.
Yep.
And then maybe I think last week he had 39, and then 2 games before that he had 43. The man's been going crazy. Yeah, year 15, year 16. Not much more you can ask for if you're a Clipper fan.
Hey, Uno. What he calling himself? Uno.
Hey, he calls him Uno now, man.
That's crazy.
I love that.
That's your heart. That's your heart. That's your heart.
Kawhi ain't out there. So
is he ever coming back?
Hey, is Kawhi coming back? Never mind. Let's stay on James Harden.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. This is real about people playing.
I've always messed with James Harden, man. I think that James Harden is like for a stint too was one of the most prolific. Now I'm a Kobe fan. I just can't put him over Bean, but
right.
One of the best scorers of all time.
Yeah,
was on the Houston Rockets for a certain point.
100%.
Unreal.
And there was nothing he changed the rules of the game for real.
He was the first player that I saw in the NBA put up like 36 and 17. Like,
yeah. He was doing Luka before Luka.
Yeah, 40 and 15. I didn't know you could put up 40 and 15.
I didn't know
that was
wait, you ain't never seen Will Chamberlain? Huh? You ain't never seen Will Chamberlain?
No,
he put 199.
18 assists and 118.
Yeah, that's nuts.
But
it's a good point, though.
Yeah, but
it's a good point.
Yeah, that was hard to do on 2K, right? Like, I'm gonna have 50 points and 10 assists. Like,
right?
That's hard to do on 2K. Like, so I was, wow, he's top 5 2 guard all time, solidified.
Yeah, I say so.
Yeah,
I say so.
Oh yeah. Top 5?
Absolutely. Yeah, he's in my top 5 twos for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
All right.
Yeah, no, James is a generational.
Isn't he?
talent.
Wait, real quick. Isn't he second all time in threes?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. I was like, he was
crazy.
Second. Behind Steph, we know Steph. It's like Steph is like for lack of a better example. Like who's the best player in the league? LeBron. Okay, besides LeBron, like you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
Because Steph don't count. You know,
it's funny. It's funny because Harden said that himself. Harden was like, "I'm still Uno because
Steph Steph is like an anomaly. Like no one's ever gonna shoot like that. Like,
no one's doing that shit. It don't make sense.
But if Steph wasn't wasn't relevant, but wasn't number one.
Yeah,
James Harden's gameplay still outshined the pure shooters for half their career,
Right.
Yeah.
Like Ray Allen was a slasher and stuff, but then his back half is straight corner threes.
Corner threes, often pin downs.
I don't know who else is in the top. Is
Reggie.
Yeah. Reggie's in that. Reggie's also.
I think Korver is it. Korver, he maybe not that high, but he's in the top.
I'm gassing Korver. My fault.
Yeah, wait a minute. Hey, Korver was pulling.
I know, but the way they were pulling, was like, oh, they're shooters.
So
James Harden to score.
It's actually a wild list.
Okay,
now I'm looking at it. Steph at 1, you got James at 2, Ray Allen at 3, Dame at 4.
Wow.
Reggie Miller at 5, Clay at 6. Somehow this nigga LeBron at 7.
Bro, what?
He just passed Korver. So maybe Korver is top 10.
Korver's 8.
Yeah, Korver 8. Yeah.
Korver's 8.
LeBron got all these shooting and scoring titles when niggas say he couldn't shoot for 12 years. He got the most.
Vince Carter's 9. And then JJ, your GOAT, that we always joke about, Paul George, number 10.
Paul George, man, best player of all time.
He's top 10 in threes.
PG been getting him up. Wow.
Well, who'd you say was 9?
Vince Carter.
Vince Carter's up there in the top 10?
Played a long time.
And he dunked all the time.
Yeah.
Bro, that's crazy.
Yeah, you got KD at 15. Damn, Buddy Hield at 17.
Wow.
That's crazy.
He been pulling
Hill
clearly.
could be like, I have the 17 most threes of all time.
I'm top 20.
That's crazy,
I'm top 20
bro.
In the association.
Hold on, 3 points made. He's at...
No disrespect to Buddy Hill. What?
Right. He's one of the best shooters ever, right?
Buddy Hield is only 64 threes behind Kevin Durant.
Wow. Hey, Bean did fuck with dude though.
And KD top 15.
You know what it is though? You know what it really is? It's the same reason I'll be laughing with Jake about this all the time. Like we see Steph highlights and stuff. It was like, remember Michael Jordan hit 4 shots and with the shrug up? Because they wasn't shooting threes like that.
Yeah.
So the 3-point shooters we think of like, man, like he got more threes than JJ Redick. Like, he wasn't shooting like that. It was his team.
Yeah.
Like you put any of those dudes in today's NBA, they have these numbers too. Like you know what I mean? You put Reggie out here now. He out here pulling. He don't give a damn. He pulling.
I was just about to say, Jake, Reggie locked in that 4, 5, 6 spot is pretty impressive for his time, right? Because he's he's the only guy from that 80s, 90s where it's like, wait, I was really sniping y'all. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
24 over. Yeah, he was sniping.
I'm still hanging around Harden and Curry and shit. And he's like, you know what I mean?
It's crazy.
And I'm removed.
I've been removed for a minute.
I ain't shot 3 since 01.
No, that's love. Dude. I feel what you're saying. It's like, the fact I'm still in the top 10, I'm fake like that. That means like
he in the top 5
play right now.
Yeah.
Clay gonna catch him. Clay's 11 threes behind him. He gonna catch him. But
Bron got more threes than Clay.
Yeah, no, he's behind Clay. He's behind Clay. Clay 6, LeBron 7.
Right. One behind, right?
Let's see.
Clay got them joints up.
LeBron's he's 150 behind Clay. He got a ways with Clay.
Okay,
but so 7 and 6 is a big jump, but like 6 and 5 is pretty close.
Oh, got you.
And
just like 1 and 2 got to be the biggest jump.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
What
yeah.
You want a 1 and 2 jump? This man Steph had 800 threes.
Wow.
800. But put it this way: Steph's played 976 games. James played 1,098 games, and Steph 800 threes. Got 800 threes more than James Harden.
Wow.
That's insane, brother.
That's insane.
Wow.
He's played a full
Didn't
season
he just
less.
break the record like 2 years ago?
3 years ago.
Oh, that was 3 years ago.
So he's at 30. He's almost at 4,000.
Like 800 something threes in 3 years.
He's almost at 4,000 threes for his career, bro.
Torch.
He's almost at 4,000 threes for his career.
Wow,
which is insane. He shot 9,000 of these hoes.
Bro, nobody's ever going to catch Steph Curry.
So that's like,
I don't think they will for a long, long time.
Let's say you score 20,000 points in your career. You saying you're getting like 12K off of threes? That's pretty crazy.
That's crazy.
It's absurd. It's absurd.
You know?
Speaking of the Warriors, Dennis Schroeder trade to the Warriors. Nice little pickup for the Warriors.
Love that.
Yeah, I think it's a great move.
I think it's a great pickup.
They need a better scoring piece.
Yes.
Pods. They wanted Pods to be. He's not like that, and I think they figured that out.
I was about to say that, Jake. I was about to say I actually like him.
I do too. He's a good role piece.
Like him. But I like him. I like him off the bench.
Yeah.
He's a good off the bench. He's like DiVincenzo. I love DiVincenzo. Okay. But DiVincenzo thinking that he's gonna come to Timberwolves and start. I'm like, that's not you. So back to Pod though. I agree with that. He come off the bench. It's a great piece. Steph Curry can get off the ball. He's great with that and with the ball. It's just somebody else who can score. Yeah. And once again, somebody else the Lakers gave up. We just didn't have to do.
Facts.
Not to revisit it, but Lakers did put that 84 mil on the table, the 4-year deal.
He did say no and took that $4 million deal wherever he had to go. He did do that. That's a good point. That's a good point.
We tried to lock him in and gave him good one.
Hey, I stand corrected.
Yeah,
I forgot about that. Example I shouldn't have used because
I forgot about he did that shit. That was crazy.
You think you could have got that contract signed, huh?
You're right.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
You're right.
So
because he was like, nah, like I'm worth more than that, and then he got paid what, like 16 or something.
Yeah.
Well, what 84? That's all I know. That's all I know. It was way less than 84.
Yeah. So.
Hey, my fault, y'all. My fault. We did not give him up. We actually tried to keep that nigga
We actually tried. We actually gave him the bag. And people were like, you're all tripping. We were like, maybe we are tripping. He could be working. He said no.
Oh, God. We was like, man, maybe we tripping. Like, we're like, wait, we weren't tripping?
And Shooter was like, you going to give me this much money? Nah. If you give me this much, that means the Pistons going to give me about 100. I'm good. And they were like, nigga, no. I don't know why they gave you that contract.
Like, nah, we good. We going to tank. Again.
Yeah, here a good $8 million for 2 years. You go. Look, 8.
We gonna take again. We don't need you.
We don't need that for 84. Nah, we got. That's crazy.
No.
That's a great point. I forgot about that.
We already weak. It's not gonna make us that much better.
Right.
Yeah. So, do you think that this makes the Warriors not contenders, but gives them a better chance? Like, where does you think that puts them now? Like before, I think they had a nice little start. They were playing like 11, 12 dudes, and it was working for the first 10 games. That's not really conducive for a whole season. You're not going to be able to do that. You need people to get rhythm. It's hard to get rhythm in spot minutes. And I think they're kind of seeing that a little bit. Like people are making shots that they should be making. It's tough to get in 5 minutes. You miss a couple shots, you're coming out. It's a lot more pressure than like, all right, I got to set 12 minutes I'm playing no matter what because this is my role.
Yeah,
miss or make, I'm in the game.
That's
just that's the personnel they got.
I'm just asking. Go ahead.
That's the personnel. Who you want to play? You want to play Moses Moody 28 minutes? I don't. You want to play Paz 28 minutes? I don't.
I would play Moody a lot.
It was all fine until Danny Melton got hurt. When he got hurt, it fucked the whole rotation.
Yeah.
When he tore his ACL, because he was starting and he was the piece that they needed. A shooter can defend. He was a great piece for them.
That's the part of the trade I wanted to get to. So they gave up Melton and like a couple second rounders.
Somebody else. Two dudes. One other dude was random and then second rounders,
Yeah, they didn't give up any active participating, contributors to get Dennis Schroeder, which is great.
Yeah, it was just like, the Melton and like some second round picks. I was surprised they let them go for that cheap.
Yeah.
But they're also in a super rebuilding mode. They got a first year head coach over there in Brooklyn. They know they're not winning anything anytime soon. So they're like, look, let's maybe gather all these picks and maybe we can trade for somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Like one person and keep one person. Like, what's our dude's name?
Cam Johnson.
Cam Johnson?
Yeah.
Like, listen, we give up everybody. We get Cam Johnson and LaMelo.
You never know.
We can just start.
Yeah, we can start with that. Or like, or maybe we can go package all these picks in Nick Claxton and go get like a Bradley Beal or something. I don't know. There's a lot of things you can do. You know what I mean? You can go out there and try and get Jimmy Butler's available. He ain't going to Brooklyn, but like I'm just saying, like as a free agent, you just never know what the league can do. The league's insane.
Do you think I mean, like I saw something that I guess his agent was like, "This isn't true," but they were talking about Jimmy Butler. Warriors. What did he say? He said Warriors. Did he say Lakers?
It was Warriors,
Dallas,
Mavs, and what was the last team? Houston.
Milwaukee? Houston.
Because Miami's not going to trade into the Eastern Conference. He's going to go West because Pat Riley ain't doing that.
Yeah, so he's not doing it.
He's not doing that. So he's going anywhere but the East Coast. He's going somewhere west. Yeah. So the best fit is a tough question. I really don't know what the best fit is for him.
I would say if he can get to Dallas,
fit in everywhere, which is why I think Houston will be great for him because he can still be the man, but he got these young up and coming dudes who ain't no hoes. Like Houston is all right.
No, they are.
They're all right for sure.
My question is,
they're like not to give them this, so I'll say like a poor man's OKC.
I hear what you're saying. Yeah.
No, I get what you're saying.
It's not even disrespectful. Just like they staying together from young. We was weak as hell, then we was weak as shit, and then we just weak now, and then we all right.
And now we're number 2 in the West. Like they're making moves.
And not to mention great coach.
Yeah.
Great
coach.
Yeah. So
I think coach. I just don't know.
Terrible husband, great coach.
Terrible.
Oh, damn.
Terrible. It's unfortunate.
Terrible.
It's unfortunate.
You can't be good at everything.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it pulls away from each other. Okay, it's hard, man.
Hey, everyone's not great at everything. Like, he's got.
You can't be great at everything.
I'm not good at golf. Like he can't stay faithful. I get it. It's like
faithful guy though. Like
man. Hey, great coach.
Oh, that's hilarious
for the youth.
Oh man, that's funny. No, the only thing about Houston for me is like I think Jimmy's on. I think Jimmy probably got like 3 to 4 years left. I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And he wants to win now. I don't know if Houston is winning right now. I don't know if they're ready yet. I think Dallas was just in the finals. You can win with them right now. With Steph, you got a chance. So I don't know I don't know if the Warriors.
What do you think about Dallas? I just feel like that's forcing it.
Yeah, I think it's maybe a little too much.
I know. I love it.
Well, they need some defense over there because Luka giving them 35, 60.
They do. They do need defense.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably do a PJ Washington package and get Jimmy Butler pretty easily, I'd imagine, too, honestly.
Yeah,
and just slide him in the PJ spot and,
I mean, on paper, it sounds great. It looks great. Yeah. I think Jimmy's cool sitting around and like not having to be on the ball all the time offensively because he can do more defensively. You know what I mean? He'll buy into that. Like I am the third option on this team. That's cool. I'm behind like 2 really good players.
Yeah.
The Warriors, I think could work. It would make them insanely good on defense. Like they're really good on defense right now. They're like top 10 in defense right now. They'd be top 5. They add Jimmy Butler and Draymond on defense is scary. Wouldn't want to fuck with that.
Yeah. Jimmy would give them that wing. Kind of like that last defensive piece they need on that wing where it's like, okay, we got our wing, we got our power forward, and we got Davis, who's like an athletic 5 type. Now we could kind of,
Yeah, but the Warriors are in a weird spot. They got 3 years left with Steph, probably about 3 or 4 years left with Steph. You want to try and win now, but they're also trying to keep their youth to have something after he leaves. You can't do both. You got to pick one. Like you can't have your cake and eat it too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got to pick one. We're going to win now. Let's go win now. That means you got to get rid of Paz. You got to trade Andrew Wiggins probably or Kuminga and then go get a piece. Yeah. But they're not willing to do that because they think Kuminga is like a real part of their future. Which I get. If you really think he's part of your future, cool. I get it. But then the whole win now thing and really it's not really a priority. Let Steph go and do his own thing if he wants to leave. You know what I'm saying?
I think Wiggins, you can trade Wiggins because Wiggins cool, but I'm not going to say that he's on the down. But Wiggins,
replaceable.
His role, I think he peaked.
Yeah, he's replaceable. Yeah. He's very replaceable, especially at this point in his career.
It's almost dangerous because like on paper they have enough ammo to go. Like they have enough ammo they could have went and got Paul George this summer, right? Like they have the ammo to do like whoever's available.
Yeah, exactly. They just don't do it.
Yeah. So it's you can kind of see where their front office heads are leaning towards more.
I think that's because once my man left, who's the announcer now. What's his name? I keep blanking on his name right now.
For the Warriors,
the Warriors owner, who's like the GM who left, and now he's like the
ESPN. Bob Myers.
Yeah. I think he saw the writing on the wall early. After like the Jordan Poole incident, was like, ooh, we're not gonna be able to like really keep this thing going like that. So let me get out of here now.
And nobody wants to be the guy that breaks it up.
No,
right?
But at some point you're gonna have to. Yeah. And I said it to the other night. The Warriors had a chance to keep their future and keep Steph at the same time, but they picked Draymond over Jordan Poole, and that's what it is. You pick Jordan Poole, you have Steph's backup. You have the next piece. Klay Thompson leaves.
Wow,
you good.
You're right.
Jordan Poole fits right.
Pick.
Jordan Poole, Klay leaves. Don't worry, Jordan Poole is ready. He's ready to step up to start and be the next guy. Yeah. And then you can go get another Buddy Hield still. You win the same stuff. You won a chip with the guy.
They had it figured out.
They had it figured out, and Draymond punched a man in practice, and then it's downhill from there. That's gonna be a documentary down the line, like what the Warriors could have been. Yeah, because he, as good as Draymond is, and as much as he's done for that franchise, he's done some things where he's cost some championships as well. Cost him a couple chips. Cost him that one where he kicked Bron in the nuts. Cost him that one.
Yeah,
and then he cost him. You got Game 6. Cost him. You there Game 6. They win Game 6.
If he doesn't get kicked out, LeBron doesn't win.
Yeah, he just go ballistic. He's over 42 and Kyrie like that's a less chance of happening if he's in the game. But kick that man in the nuts, lost the finals, and then got rid of Jordan Poole. Could have had another one. They could have gone back to back if they didn't punch that man in the face.
I agree with this.
So we'll see. But there's some interesting pieces that could happen. I don't know where Jimmy Butler's gonna land. The Lakers would love him to go to the Lakers, but we don't have enough. We don't got nothing to give them niggas.
Yeah, we don't have nothing to give.
Yeah,
no one won D'Lo. Gabe Vincent, nobody want him right now. Yeah. Jared Vanderbilt hadn't played since Nam, so I just don't know who we supposed to trade. Yeah, like Jackson Hayes ain't playing. He got a whole bunch of off the court issues too. Anyways, like
Austin Reeves.
Yeah,
Reeves is the only one I think still has some value.
They don't want.
But you gotta trade him now before his value go away, because he'll slump away from being worth nothing.
Man, what
he'll slump away. He'll slump away. He a bad week away from being petitioned off the team.
Game away for no. Yeah,
it just take one. The Lakers, brother. It just take one. Yeah, 0 for 8 game
with the Lakers. You never know.
It take 1 for 10 game. You miss a game winner open. Oh, brother, we at your doorstep. Like that's how Lakers fans be. It's nuts.
It's a petition on Twitter to get him traded.
That was insane. I'll never forget that. They had a petition mid-playoffs. You can't even trade in the playoffs. Trades are over. Traded in February.
For Danny Green, bro.
They said we going to trade Kyle Kuzma now. Get rid of him off the team. We need 10,000 signatures to get him off the team. What that even mean?
Hey, and the tweet had like 30,000 likes.
Wow.
It's nuts,
I was like, oh, y'all niggas are sick, bro.
It's nuts. Lakers fans are truly sick. We're the most spoiled fans ever.
Yeah.
I always say that. But hilarious. All right, y'all. We're going to halftime. We'll be back in a little bit. Welcome back. Back from half. Four Quarters Podcast.
Back from half.
Yes, sir. We still here with my boy Jordan. And let's get to some would you rathers of some different players. So this is a Karl Anthony Towns edition. Okay. So we're going to go, would you rather have Cat or Jaren Jackson Jr.? Yeah.
I mean, Jaren Jackson Jr. from the Memphis Grizzlies?
From the Memphis Grizzlies.
I'm taking Karl Anthony Towns.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And when I'm thinking this, by the way, I'm thinking about just still this year when he was on Minnesota serving. What are people thinking about? But go ahead.
No, that's not a bad take at all. That's averaging 25 and 14. Good Lord.
What is Triple J averaging?
He's averaging 22 and what is rebounds? 8.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay.
22. 22 and 22. I'm sorry. 22 and 8. 22 and 8.
This is a little tough though, because it's like I feel like Jaren Jackson on defensively is a little more stout for me.
Okay.
And he got a face up game too. Like you know what? I'm gonna stand on it. I'm gonna take Jaren Jackson.
You taking him over Cat?
Yeah, I'm gonna take Jaren Jackson. This is the year for Cat to break out of that shell, and if he want me to take him over Jaren Jackson, like prove it, because to this point he hasn't really separated himself from all these bigs. Like you're not with Yoke and AD, even though you probably could be.
Fair.
You know you probably could be.
But Jaren Jackson ain't even in
ain't close to that
class.
I mean,
I'll give Cat. He's right here. AD here, but Jaren Jackson to AD.
Yeah, Jaren Jackson's a better defender. Yes, I agree with you on that.
Yeah, Jaren Jackson ain't never had. Has Jaren Jackson ever had 55?
He ever had 40?
No, seriously, 40, 55?
I don't think so.
He might have 40. He might have 40.
Wow.
Let's ask Shaq.
The point that we have to question he had 40 is my problem.
Yeah.
The fact that we have to think about it isn't a good sign.
Yeah, that's true.
He might have got 41.
Okay, he had 39. He had 39 this year against Washington. I don't know how much this is about the Wizards.
That ain't 4. I don't see
last year he had 44. He had a 44.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I think when Jaren Jackson becomes an all-star, then we can talk.
Okay.
Because Cat had 50 in All-Star game.
Yeah, Cat was All-Star in the West too. Yeah. Don't forget, he was All-Star in the West numerous years. Like Cat got some accolades.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to motivate him. I want that next step to where it's like we expect it every game. Like he's
trying to motivate him.
I still get some of those 12 and 4s. Like, and he's like, you too good for that. Like,
he be having games like that.
Not this year.
Not this year.
Like ain't no
this year
way.
This year he been fucking hooping.
The big bodega.
He's having a really good year.
Yeah.
He averaging because Bronson averaged 25 and he averaged 24. Like they all right.
Yeah.
Damn, Bronson averaging 25.
Yeah, I didn't know that Cat was averaging 14 boards. God damn.
Yeah, that's crazy. But he in New York. New York not playing that. New York not playing that, man.
Not playing that. If you gonna come here, you gonna put a button on somebody.
His last five is that. Damn, his last five, he's had 22 and 22, 19 and 19, 24 and 15, 27 and 16, 23 and 15. God damn.
Wow. Hey, he doing Willis Reed.
He been fucking hoping. So yeah, we're taking Cat.
So Jaren Jackson last 5.
It wasn't that.
Jaren Jackson last 5.
I'll give you Jaren Jackson last 5 right there. Here we go. Hold on.
It might be fake decent.
It might be. Let's see. You ready? Here we go. Right. 25 and 5, 20 and 7, 21 and 4, 27 and 9, 15 and 2.
He ain't had no double doubles in that.
He don't rebound like that. He also has Edie on his team though. Edie's 7'5" in the paint, who rebounds everything.
Fair.
So it's different positions. Like Cat's playing center now. Before he was playing power forward, he's playing center now.
Yeah, true.
All right, keep it up, Cat. Keep it up, Cat. I see what you're doing.
I see what you're doing. We got Cat or AD? AD. I had to put it on there. Okay.
Davis.
Jalen Johnson from Atlanta or Cat?
Cat.
I'm throwing it out there.
I don't know. I hear you. I'm just like in my head. I'm like, am I missing something? Am I not watching enough?
No. Now, the same way I feel about Cat, I want to see that step. This is Jalen's first year for me, where I'm like, hey, now maybe you can get in that combo at the floor level, at the basement level. Like, this is his first year where I'm seeing it. Like, okay, maybe 21, 7 and 5. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. He going coast to coast.
He got that big contract.
Yeah. So, now he's not there yet, but I'm taking Cat. But now he could be an interesting guy down the line,
Yeah, I like his game too.
I do.
He averaging 19, 10, and 5.
He's like a second coming.
Damn, he was 19, 10, and 5?
5 assists, 5.5 too, almost 6 assists.
Yeah.
And a block and a steal.
And a dunk on somebody.
He's the remix age of Josh Smith for the Hawks. That's what he reminds me of.
Oh,
I like that.
Remixed.
I like that.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like that. Crazy highlight tape,
Okay, here we go.
Got you. It's like Bel Air. Like he didn't knew.
Exactly.
The new school.
Hey, the old Uncle Phil was light skinned. He dark and bald. But check this. But watch.
One had braids. One had braids. One had a fro.
But if you watch, you'll be like, oh, I see.
Yeah.
I like that.
Absolutely.
I like that.
Absolutely.
Okay, here we go. What about this one? I think this one might be a little tougher than we think. Cat or Wembanyama.
Wow.
This is a tough one.
I'm gonna take
Wemby. Let me give you Wemby's stats.
Yeah.
Wemby's averaging 20. Jesus Christ. 23, 10, 4 assists, 3.5 blocks, and a steal.
Okay.
3.5 blocks is insane.
Yeah.
A game? That means he's getting 3 or 4 a game.
A game.
Yeah.
In the last 10, he averaging 3. So, yeah, a game. He do this nightly.
Yeah.
Like it ain't like, oh, he gonna have 0, then 8.
No,
You gonna get blocked today, so don't worry about it.
They play Minnesota on the 15th. That nigga had 7 blocks.
Wow.
He had 20 for 12, 5 assists, and 7 blocks.
That's a lot of Olympic practice with Rudy
He's
Gobert.
gonna have the most. You know, have that 5 for 5 stat where you get like 5.5 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, 5 steals. He'll have the most of those of all time.
Oh yeah, for sure. He do everything.
Yeah. He does everything. He already has like 2 this year.
Him and Wilt.
So we're taking Wemby over Cat.
Well, Wemby has a better upside, but like I'm talking about right now. So like, who you taking, Cat right now or Wemby right now? Who you guys taking?
That's where it's tough because I know you didn't mean upside.
No, I'm talking about like today. Like no, we gotta talk about today. We can't talk about potential.
Right now, how they're playing, I think that I'd still take Wemby just because. Not that he's more of a threat, like Carl-Anthony Towns is still Carl-Anthony Towns, but there's certain things that you just can't do when Wemby on the floor.
Yeah.
Right.
Like your fast breaks, and every time you go to the basket, you're thinking twice. In basketball, the best hoop is like when you're not thinking.
Yeah.
So much.
Yeah.
And every time, good back door. Oh shit.
Yeah. That's what he does. That fear factor, like that paint is covered.
Think you can go up again too.
No.
That paint covered, brother. It's covered.
How about
covered?
How about offensively? You got to have the right guy to contest him from the face up in a 3-point game.
Yeah.
Or else it's like a 7-3 KD.
Man, 7-3 step back tween, side step.
Yeah, when he's making threes, he's unguardable.
Yeah.
When he's making 8 for 14 from 3 and shit at 7-6, I mean, what the fuck we talking about? Like,
we haven't seen it.
And somebody was like, Wemby doesn't jump on his jump shot. I'm like, do you know that the ball will go out of the arena if he jumped? If he fully elevated, he gotta aim that shit straight.
So
from here,
and he's clutch too. Like he'll hit some late shit on you where it's like, oh, he just got that. Like he just I gotta guard that.
Turn around like, that's in his bag.
Yeah. He got that more
to that because
he's not trying these. Like,
he practices that. Yeah, like it's for sure that the thing that we not Cat for is having that dog in him. I think Wemby got it. I think Wemby got that dog in him, like that killer mentality, that killer instinct. I think Wemby got that more than Cat.
I like that.
So I'm gonna go Wemby.
Yeah.
I think you should get more defensively. That's probably like the biggest upside for me defensively. I think that Wemby can average 14 boards at one point in his career. It's only second year in the league. I think he can get there if he wants to.
What is he averaging board-wise?
10.
Oh, okay.
23-10.
Interesting too about both of them. They both kind of have this where it's like, I didn't need 9 threes tonight.
Yes, they do.
Let's work closer inside the arc.
Yeah,
so I need Wemby to get in the paint way more.
Yeah,
way more.
I agree with that. Everybody shooting all these threes is crazy.
I think it's one of those things though too. It's so much effort.
8 feet shooting 9, 10 threes is really insane.
I feel you, but I just also think too, like at his size and height, it probably takes so much energy and effort to bang down there in the post.
No, absolutely.
Every possession. So maybe he gets to the playoffs and you're in a 7-game series. You see a whole different Wemby who's like at the rim.
Yeah.
Because like when he was playing in France, he was a whole different Wemby in France and for the Olympics. He looked totally different. But I think like in the 82-game season, you got to pick your spots. Like tonight I'm shooting 8 threes because I don't got the legs to be trying to go down there and battle with fucking Steven Adams and shit every night.
Yeah.
Like,
hey, side note, I thought it was really funny when that nigga was crying when they lost to us in the Olympics.
Oh my God.
So I was like, bro, watch out. Like, you gonna be all right. Like, you gonna be all right, bro. I promise.
But you know what too? Maybe that game went crazy late. So maybe he thought he really had a chance.
I feel that. But then, afterwards, I thought he was gonna be like, damn, like mad. And he was crying like, bro, I worked my hardest to beat these niggas. Like, you're not gonna beat them niggas.
Yeah, he tried, but he was so close. All right. Next, we got Cat or Bam Adebayo.
Wow.
That's a good one. That's a very good one.
It's almost a JJJ a little bit because of the defense.
I'll say this personally. I think the funniest thing about all these is like you can take either one, but like I'm a personally go with Cat.
Fair.
I think people don't. I think because Cat be switching voices and stuff and things be disrespecting.
That's why. That's what it is. That's what it is. I know exactly what it is.
Because he really would be like, "This is what movies is made of." And he's like, "I never like that."
Y'all see this right here?
He's like, "What?"
So 100% what it is.
That's literally what it is. But I'm gonna take real quick. I'm gonna take Cat over Bam.
Okay. I like that.
I can't really tell you why. Bam, watching his game, bro, inside out game, he's finesse. He got crazy touch. The only thing is he's probably he's like 6'9", 6'10".
Yeah, he's undersized. Yeah, for sure.
You wouldn't even know because he battling down there.
Yeah.
So I'm not taking that away from Bam because he is a man. He is. He
averaged 16 and 10. He's having a good year.
But that's like on some. He not asked to do more than that.
He's not. They don't play. They don't play through him enough.
He could go average 27.
I think so too, but they don't play through him enough. They play through Jimmy right now.
Man, I mean, he don't play like that.
They don't. That's not how they play.
Yeah.
But he could leave the average 20.
With Cat, but Bam ain't no hoe like at all.
No,
yeah, facts.
No. And I'm gonna go Cat too. I think like there's a height difference. I think better shooter.
Yeah, better shooter.
I think sometimes when I watch Bam, I don't know if he has the feel of a big man. Like his game, like sometimes kind of like very face up.
For sure.
He's very face up.
He can get hot from that mid range a little bit, and it's kind of like, all right, where's the lobs? Where's the But like you say, he plays hard. But
they don't play through him enough for us to even know. Like he don't get
catch, face, turn, and go. Like face up, like go, like So, but I'm gonna go Cat. Better shooter, a little more height. Yeah.
All right. Last three. Cat or Alperen Sengun?
Oh, I'm going Alpi.
I was gonna say. I know we don't say upside, but at the same time, just that nigga game. He baby Jokic.
Yeah.
And I'm just taking that over Cat. Cat, like one thing that bothers, like, it's sad that I'm about to blame him for this. But what was that one game when like? Let me get the numbers right, but Cat like could have had 60.
Oh yeah. He had 50 something in that.
50 in the third, but like
he was forcing it.
Like anybody else would have just got 60.
Yeah,
I don't have to say, oh, you forcing it, or you should have done this, or why are you shooting that, and like this, and you're forcing it, and they're coming back. Forget all the other stuff that's happening.
Yeah.
If Steph has 50 points and is playing that whole quarter, he's going to have 60 points.
Yeah. Agreed.
So that was one thing where it was like not that you're not a dog or nothing, but certain stuff like you get in your head too much. You can tell because that's how he switched up voices and stuff. It's like an insecure superstar.
He switches it. You see it in his game. It's like sometimes he's launching threes, and then
not
it's like
aggressive. Now it's like, why didn't you just went to the post and won? Shot 6 threes after that.
Yeah. You was yelling and like I thought it was KG. I thought it was little KG coming back.
Facts. But he was something crazy.
Wait a minute. I thought you was all.
He was something crazy.
But
yeah, that's a good point.
Alpi is cold, man. And let me tell you what really got Alpi on my radar was you were talking about it earlier, JJ. Houston has a nice depth of young talent.
Yeah.
When you look at the Jalen Greens and the Jabari Smith, even Fred VanVleet coming over there, Dylan Brooks got a little something to say. Like they got some young, like, hungry dogs, and all of a sudden, Alpi is their best player.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and he's not even doing it like trying to take the ball or haul. He's just doing it playing basketball.
Yeah.
So that's what really put him on my radar was like, wow, this is their best piece. They should play through him. He's their guy. And, he's a phenomenal basketball player.
Everything you just described too about is like Jokic.
Yeah, absolutely.
It comes from like not caring.
Yeah.
So you're not thinking.
Yeah.
And you're just playing and go off reaction, and he's right here, boo, boo, boo.
No matter what, no ego, no matter what, like, oh, this nigga made me mad, so even though he cut, I'm not gonna pass. Like, no, it's just
I'm just out here to hoop, and good things happen when you like don't cheat the game in a way.
Right.
Basically. Right. Yeah, very true.
So
last two, Cat and Mobley.
Ooh. You gotta go Cat right now. You gotta go Cat right now.
And he's taking a big step this year, but he's getting there. He's getting there.
He's that Jalen Johnson thing I said earlier. Like, this is his first year where it's like, okay, now we'll give you the invite at the end of the year.
Yeah, he's for sure getting there. He's averaging 18 and 9.
Yeah. He's a problem. I mean,
And the last one,
really quickly. Mm-hmm. Remember how earlier we were talking about how like the narratives in different cities change?
Yeah.
When Dillon Brooks was on the Grizzlies and they played the Lakers, bro, it was like he's the arch enemy. He's a villain. Yada yada. Right. Since he's been in Houston, I haven't heard one thing about him.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have him on your team, you love him. He's one of those guys. If he's on your team, you love him.
But I'm talking about media. I'm talking about Laker media.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Interviewing him after the game every time to give him the platform to be like,
have we played Houston yet?
There's no Bron element to it for him. You know.
Yeah. Have you even played them this year?
True, you're right.
No, we haven't played them yet. We have not played them yet.
We'll see when we play them if the media course comes back. Yeah, so I don't think we played them yet.
That's fair. We haven't played them. You're right. That's fair.
Those guys, I would even say like Ron Artest to a degree back in the day, like he needed that Kobe element, right? Just like if you ain't locking up and chirping at nobody of note, then it's kind of like what we interviewing this nigga for?
Facts. Oh God.
Like, you locked up Norman Powell. No disrespect to Norman Powell, but like, you know what I mean? It's like,
You're right. It's like we talking about Matt Barnes and then we was on the Lakers. Like we don't know.
Yeah. Like it was like when he threw the ball in Kobe, when he faked threw the ball in Kobe's face, then it was like, oh, Matt Barnes a dog. He's not scared of Kobe. Like it's like it's crazy.
You're right.
He always played like that. Going back to Golden State.
Yeah, like he was the same nigga. He never changed.
Same dude everywhere he's been.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's hilarious. Wow, that's very true. All right, last one, which I think is going to be the toughest one. Cat or Lauri Markkanen?
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
That's
because also he's in one of those markets that like ain't nobody watching Utah like that.
Yeah.
That boy? I'll say it right now. I'm taking Lauri.
Okay.
I just think that boy game is really, really good. Yeah. He's not the rebounder like Cat.
No.
He's not the rebounder. He's just straight baskets.
But I would say he's a better scorer though.
I think he's more of a natural scorer. Like
okay, that's fair.
Do more.
Yeah,
that's fair.
It looks more like fluid.
Smooth.
Yeah. He's on a really bad team in Utah. They're 5-20. It's just hard to be on the team.
Yeah.
And he's like the one player they got. So like, we play Utah, stop him, we gonna win the game. Or just if you have under 20 points, we gonna win. Yeah. He averaged 18, but like I said, it's on a terrible team.
And it's hard because he would average 29 if there was someone else to look at.
Exactly.
Because the whole game plan is stopping me from scoring. The fact I'm getting 18 is really 28.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna be biased on this as Zona. I'm taking my guy. But
sadly you're not. That nigga's a bucket.
He's a bucket.
He's cold. I like him.
He got an all-star nod last year for the first year. He's a problem.
As a footer,
I got a question for you real quick. Was he like this at Zona? Did you know he was gonna be like this?
Not this good, no.
Okay.
No. He was played the 4 or 5 at Zona. He was there a year after I left. So I watched him like all the time. He was really good, could shoot and everything, but I didn't see the in and out step back between the legs, hezzy to a dunk shit. I didn't see any of that. That was because college. In college, you play a system. You play in a system, otherwise you coming out. Miller running system. This is what we running. Run, flip, run. Step up. Like we have certain plays you gonna run. You ain't going there just going roll. Coaches don't let that happen. That's why Kyle Kuzma was in Utah, just running basket to basket for 4 years, just making layups. He wasn't on the scouting report. And then you get the Lakers, he's shooting fucking step back.
He's shooting step back threes.
He's shooting step back threes. Aaron Gordon couldn't make a free throw at Zona. It was so bad. He made a free throw once and the crowd erupted. And we was like, hey, y'all gotta chill. It's a free throw. Like, y'all gotta relax. And now he hitting step backs. They should have someone to pull up hezzy 3 to tie the game up. What the fuck is going on? So, like, it's crazy.
He lost my cousin some money. He was like, bro, you think Aaron Gordon gonna get a 3 this game? So I don't think so. I said, I don't know, bro. He had like 4.
Yeah. The NBA's wild, bro.
In the corner, blah.
Yeah. NBA's a crazy place, man. It's wild how that shit works. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Lauri on that one for now. But who you got, B?
I'm gonna go Cat This is a tough one, but I'm gonna go Cat just because I think I get a little more premium on the defense.
Very true. That's very fair.
Yeah, I think for a footer, I don't get enough
rebounding and all that for you.
Inside presence, yeah. But
I felt it was funny. For him being a 7-footer, I feel like he's more of a 3 than a 4.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
That's very weird to say, but he feels more of a 3.
I feel the way he's a natural score. He's more like a 3 type scorer.
And I think in Chicago,
turn around in the lane.
In Chicago, they ran that a little bit. I think.
Yeah, he ran more of the 4-3. He ran more of the 4-3 now. He doesn't really run the 5. They got Kessler down there now.
Yeah,
but
he's 7 feet.
Yeah, legit 7 feet too.
And the way he gets that 3 off is kind of crazy.
He can move for his size.
So you asked about a comp. You asked about did Jake know if he was gonna be like that at Zona?
Yeah,
you know I used to do my draft comps.
His draft comp. What'd you have for him?
I had his comp at deadlift shrimp.
That's hilarious.
Shrimp. The German.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. So, but I was pretty certain that he's deadlift was deadlift. Put the deadlift tape up, man.
I saw him on an episode of Always Sunny. That's how I know that nigga. The fact that you can know who deadlift shrimp is.
That's the funniest thing ever.
Man, these really know their basketball history, bro. He said, my comp, I got him at deadlift shrimp.
Deadlift shrimp's nuts.
With a straight face. Like,
straight face, deadlift.
Like, nigga,
oh, wow. That's hilarious. All right. We're going to come back for some more in the fourth quarter. We'll be right back, y'all. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. Fourth quarter, winning time. We're here. Back in fourth quarters here with my boy JJ. Changing the color on his mic. Fourth quarter spot, man. All right. So we got Would You Rather, Michael Porter Jr. edition this time. Okay. A little more role player edition.
Okay.
So the first one I'm going to go with MPJ or Pascal Siakam.
They like who could I get off with in 2K?
Man, okay, look.
Fair. It's tough.
I'll say this. I'll say Pascal Siakam.
Okay.
Because I feel like he has more all-around game than Michael Porter Jr. As Jake always says, Michael Porter ain't never took a shot. Never shoot a shot. He didn't. He was open, bro.
You're not passing up too many touches.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
I respect it though.
Yeah,
elevated and he will pull, but also that's his role on Denver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
role is that, bro. You get the ball, you shoot it. You know what I'm saying? Play defense, shoot the ball.
Yeah,
but when it comes to creating, he's not spin through the lane.
No,
and then I can change into I am big. I am 6'9".
Yeah.
I feel like Siakam can play big. He can play outside.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. MPJ averages 18 and 7. And Pascal is 20 and 6.
Wow.
And 4 and 3.5 assists.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go Pascal too.
I'm going Pascal.
Michael Porter is a better shooter.
100%.
But Pascal can't hit the 3.
But he can hit the 3, and then he can do some other things too. He can also get on the block.
His post game is really good. His footwork,
it really is.
He's a handful. He's a handful. Like he's long. He also just I think can play better in a team concept, right? Like you can ask him to do a couple of more different things within the team. Like MPJ kind of like, bro, if I ain't shooting these shots, then it's kind of like what you have
J.R. Smith.
Yeah.
That's fair.
At 6'9",
taller and all that, but his role is J.R. Smith role.
Right.
I love J.R. Smith too.
I love J.R. I like that comp. Okay, we got MPJ or Cam Johnson.
You said
MPJ or Cam Johnson?
Ooh.
Cam Johnson averages
Cam is like the MPJ, but a little more VC on defense.
I'll say, but Cam Johnson got more of like a bad, like he can really size you up and like play guard.
They both average basically the exact same 8.5, 18.5, 18.6.
Wow.
Michael Porter Jr., you can tell me if this is better or not, but he not coming up the court calling ISO and breaking a nigga down and step back mid-range, blah. I'm not seeing him call ISO like that.
I think if roles were reversed, if he was in Brooklyn, he would be getting ISOs.
Okay, fair.
When you play with Jokic and Jamal Murray, there's not many chances you're gonna get ISO.
Yeah,
that's
very,
fair.
very few possessions. But I do see what you're saying, though.
That's fair. But it's weird because you're right. But it's I can only go off what I see.
No, 100%. You have to go off what you're watching. You know what I mean? We can't do all these hypotheticals. Anybody be doing something nice if they could, but they're not.
It's like,
so I get what you're saying.
If you gave him the green light, then
right, exactly. But you didn't. So what we're talking about?
Yeah,
so yeah, okay. I'm with you. So you go MPJ or Cam? I'm gonna go MPJ just because I get a little more rebounding.
I'm gonna go MPJ too.
I get 7 compared to 3 on the boards. So I like that a little bit more. But yeah, both very, 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 very similar players.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Cam Johnson actually. I'm gonna go Cam Johnson.
I like him.
I think
I'm not surprised.
Why you laughing, JJ? Why you laughing, man?
Because the way you prefaced it was like you was about to agree.
Yeah.
Like, I hear exactly what you're saying, actually, and that's why I'm gonna go with Cam Johnson. Actually.
Yeah, at this present time, I'm gonna go with Cam. Just like I said, his VC is a little more. He spent on defense a little bit, and again goes back to
his cat breaker.
Yeah. He got more defensive badges. He got more defensive badges.
And he definitely does.
But if you look at his Phoenix tape, he used to really get that thing off next to D-Book and them guys too, man. Like he was hitting some big shots. He was a big shot maker at UNC. I just
agreed.
Think little bit more of a team. Again, another team. Back to the Pascal, more team concept. I could ask him to do. I could ask him to do things, right?
Yeah.
Like go get Braun tonight. Go get Braun tonight. That's your job.
The man is 6'8".
Now it's go get 20. You know, like
you can ask him to do certain things that he can do. Certain players, you're not even going to ask them to do.
Right.
I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna put Jordan to guard anybody.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that right now. I'm gonna ask him to guard anybody. Just roam around, rebound, and you open, shoot that bitch. But other than that, don't fuck around on defense. We need you to shoot threes. Don't be fouling nobody on threes.
Don't play make. Don't put it on the deck.
Yeah, don't be trying to do all that extra shit. Like when you get the ball, find that big Serbian and get your ass to that corner. And you gonna be open. So ready to shoot. Andrew Wiggins, Michael Porter Jr.
I'll go MPJ. I'm gonna go MPJ. Better shooter. Bigger.
Better shooter, but defensive. I'm going Andrew Wiggins though over MPJ.
Andrew Wiggins averages 17.
Wow.
Almost 18. 17.7.
Some guys getting some good scoring numbers this year.
Yeah, I didn't think he'd be averaging 17.
Like, wait a minute, like
averaging 17.
That's because the average NBA game go to 171.
Yeah,
basically.
171 to 150.
Rob Dillingham averaged 10. He don't play.
Man.
Oh God. That's crazy.
Everybody got a double-digit average. We scored an all-star game.
How Quincy Olivari averaging 5?
I like Quincy, man. I love Quincy.
Me too.
I love Quincy, but he averaged 8.
Yeah, you know we're gonna have to pay him next year.
See, averaging 8. Like you got to pay him something.
Hey, we gotta give him a little something, bro.
He got a shoe with Steph.
He got a whole shoe already. He plays 2 games. He got a shoe.
Yo, what? He's sponsored by Under Armour. Like
he's played 24 total minutes and got a whole shoe. It's just nuts. The word doesn't make sense.
Crazy.
So yeah, MPJ, Andrew Wiggins. I'm gonna go MPJ also.
I think I'd go MPJ, but that's not easy.
No, it's not. Like you said, defensively, Wiggins is very, very good defensively.
I think what makes it tough, we wouldn't take MPJ over the finals run Wiggs.
No,
or maybe like a late Minnesota Wiggs. We probably would take.
No,
you know
we wouldn't.
Yeah,
because he was getting 29.
Yeah.
Turn around, dunk on every nigga. He was dunking on niggas.
Well, Minnie was locked in, right? Saying, "Hey, it's Cat and Wiggs. Let's see if we could do this with
yes,
them."
They tried.
He was the ant, right? He was supposed to be the ant,
which is crazy.
He was supposed to be.
Yeah, you know,
but he's not superstar
how
like
life
that.
actually happens.
Yeah. Okay, we got.
I mean, he got a ring. He got a ring.
He did have a ring. Yeah. MPJ or Mikal Bridges?
Wow.
I'm gonna go Mikal Bridges, and I'm going from what I've seen Mikal Bridges do. keep in mind on teams that he's not supposed to do that on.
True.
Shit, he averaged 17 too. God damn.
Yeah. Oh, man.
But Mikal Bridges loved him on Phoenix.
Yeah.
Loved him
when
on
he
Phoenix.
was just rolled, but like they needed him, man.
Yeah.
They needed him to go as far as they went.
Him and Cam, I thought were huge.
Great
They're
pieces.
great pieces together.
Like, break up and do all this shit. Like, bro, y'all was nice.
Yeah.
But yes, I think I'm gonna take
Mikal. Yeah, I'm gonna take Mikal too. You get way more defensively.
Yeah, way more.
Yeah,
way more, and you can get the same offensive production.
Mikal is almost like an all defensive type candidate any given year right now. Like,
yeah.
So it's like,
all right. So now we got MPJ or Miles Bridges.
I'm going Miles Bridges. I'm going Miles Bridges.
Once again, one of those people who's not great at everything.
There we go.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Very
off
true.
The court, right.
Off the court is not his best place.
But hey, that guy he's different.
He's tough. He's
violent, man. He's violent with his hands, man.
I mean, attacking the rim.
That's what I mean, man. Just
yeah.
Violent with his hands. And he don't care, nigga, what? Man, woman, animal. Don't matter, nigga. Whoever's in the way.
Where's he from? He from Detroit?
He better not be from somewhere peaceful.
I don't know where he's from. He went to Michigan State, though.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, Miles Bridges is very good. He's a little nuts, but he can hoop.
He does have bounce.
Does.
I like Miles Bridges' game, honestly. Honestly, I'll probably take him over MPJ as well. Right. I just think I think that as you guys obviously know, and Jake, as you know too, just like what you're saying about college and even in the NBA, like everybody in the NBA had 30 in high school. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. So it's about what team are you on and what role can you buy into and be good at that role as well.
Exactly.
We know, I mean, like one of the examples I use, and Jake know, like Gabe York. Gabe York, man, Orange Loop, man. I'm talking about actual score, but on Zona, not to any. It's just he plays in a system and where he's just catch and shoot.
Yep, that was
so
his role.
It's like back to Michael Porter Jr. It's like he probably, like you said, he probably if he was in Brooklyn, he probably would be getting 30 on ISO ball. But it's like I don't see that because he's never had to do that because he's been on Denver with people who do that already, and they're like, "Here's your job, though, and we're not going to get mad at you if you miss."
Exactly,
you shoot every shot.
Yeah,
every time you see this rim, let it go.
And nobody can guard because he elevates so high.
He's 6'10".
He's so tall.
6'10". Yeah,
he's 6'10".
It's like he's always open. So it's like I can only go based upon that. But I've seen Miles Bridges take off and also seen Miles Bridges get 28 and 10. Like I've seen, you know. Yeah. So it's hard, but Michael Porter Jr. got a championship, and he also can get 30 off just those shots. What else can he do?
Yeah.
Right.
So I mean. That's a hard one, bro.
It's a tough one.
That's tough.
I love Miles Bridges' game. I think what's crazy, what I see with him, when his shot is falling, it's a lot of 30s and 40s. Mm-hmm. It's a lot, it's like kind of crazy, and he probably won't ever get some of that media spotlight, league spotlight. Mm-hmm. You got to really like look at his box scores and really look at his games and like, wait, ain't nobody in the league really could do. For a moment, it was him and Zion, kind of, like.
Wow, I didn't even think about it like that, but yeah,
he was hooping.
He
was hooping.
Like so he from a spectacular dunking standpoint, but like but I think he's a special player, really.
Yeah.
I think he's
just in Charlotte for some reason, unfortunately, and it's tough over there.
And we haven't seen it because LaMelo's kind of hurt a lot. We haven't seen a lot of LaMelo Bridges.
Well, I mean, and Bridges was going all last year because of the off the court shit. So
right.
All right, we got Michael Porter Jr., OG Anunoby.
I'm gonna go OG.
It's funny how we were about to name half the Knicks roster. Next is gonna be Josh Hart. You going Josh Hart or MPJ? Because the Knicks just got wings.
Yeah.
I like Anunoby, man. I like New York for real.
Yeah,
me too. They have a squad.
Yeah.
I like OG. Way more defensively, like we said before. You can get way more on defense. It's not even like night and day.
Yeah,
and he's not a non-shooter. I still get games where he's making 4 or 5 threes.
Guess what he averaging? 17.
Wow.
Hey, everybody who oh yeah, like on the fence is like they all average 18.
That's why on this list.
18 is the new 10. I swear it is.
Man, because you know who else is getting off is DeAndre Hunter getting like 17, 18 this year.
He is.
No, he's not.
Look it up, Jake. Look it up, Jake.
Wait, is he still on Atlanta?
Yeah.
Yep.
No, that nigga's not getting 18 a game.
He getting like 16, 17 a game, bro.
Hold on, I'll show you right now. Hold on.
16, 17 a game is like
he averaging 19.3.
Wow. He getting a dub off the bench. He don't even start.
He off the bench.
He don't even start. You don't even think of DeAndre Hunter when I say Atlanta Hawks. You're like,
no. I was like, is he still on the Hawks?
Yeah. From Virginia.
He averaging 20. Nigga, what you mean? I'm still on the Hawks?
His last 5, 15.
About to get a street named after me, nigga.
15, 24, 20,
I'm about to get free
26.
hogies at what you call it for life.
He's been hooping.
Magic City.
He's been hooping.
I'm in there. They know me.
He's been hooping.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Last 2. MPJ, Jeremy Grant.
Wait, Anthony who?
So no, MPJ or Jeremy Grant from the
Trailblazers.
From Blazers.
Oh, I mean, Jeremy Grant is one of those like you need him on your team. I feel he's a
great piece.
He's a journeyman.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which means I don't. Journeyman used to have this bad connotation, but it really just means that like, nigga. I mean, Chris Paul a journeyman.
Yeah,
facts.
Drew Holiday a journeyman.
It means somebody always wanted you.
Somebody always wants you.
Yeah.
It's used to have this negative connotation, like whatever. But it's like nah. Like actually, I'm always valuable.
Any given year, somebody can use your services.
Somebody like I can use that nigga.
Yeah, I can use that.
That is facts.
So I don't take that for granted. Now keep in mind, I said all that just to pick MPJ, but I just wanted to let y'all know.
No, that's fair. Yeah, he only averaged 16 on a bad Portland team. I thought he averaged more.
Now, I'm gonna take MPJ as well. I think Jeremy Grant. We saw a little bit of the better years with Denver than what we're. Yeah, that's what I was.
I feel like he's on his back half. Am I right?
Yeah, I think so.
Is he older than MPJ?
He is.
I think so.
Yes, he's 30.
Yeah.
MPJ's 26.
Yeah.
Ain't that crazy, but 4-year difference. Yeah,
it's not that crazy. But Jeremy Grant played a very enduring style of basketball. You know, he's a bigger guy. Move.
Okay, see, they was banging down there. Okay, see, for sure.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, it's funny because he ain't bigger than MPJ at all. That's the funniest part.
Really?
Yeah, I'm about to say he's not. I mean, no,
he's not even close.
Does he weigh more, or no?
No.
Wow. On tape, Jeremy looks a little.
Jeremy Grant is 6'7", 210.
Wow. Okay.
Michael Porter Jr. is 6'10", 218.
I'm about to say,
big nigga.
Real quick.
Wow.
Be red, dude. So I'm at Surgeon.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Michael Porter Jr. was there, right?
Yeah.
So I dapped him up, whatever. No conversation, just dapped him up. Yeah. But the whole time, and it was one of those times where like he was having a conversation in a circle of people that I knew, but I wasn't a part of the conversation. So I'm just like observing. Bro, I was like, I thought this nigga was a 2-guard. I'm sitting there like, that nigga looks 7 feet.
That nigga's a footer.
Knowing his on TV, everybody looked the same.
Yeah. You can't tell how big someone is on TV.
I did not know he was that tall, bro.
Yeah. I mean, and you trying to stop that jump shot.
And he knocks Steph
jumps.
like Steph Curry, best shooter of all time. Steph Curry, he jumps on a jump shot, but Michael Porter Jr. really elevates
his knees
finally at the top.
His knees be in the air, like
bro, like nobody's blocking, like
no one's blocking.
And I'm like, you jumped that high for no reason. I'm because you know me, I'm 5'6", man.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this nigga like this nigga is 7'1", bro. This is insane.
They're like, this nigga Wemby? Like,
bro, to me, nigga was Wembyama.
Michael Wemby, nigga.
Oh,
what? So it's funny with the Jeremy Grant. The whole thing I was thinking, I was like, I don't even think. I think he might be taller than Jeremy Grant too.
Yeah.
Like,
you randomly was thinking that.
Bro, as we were doing this, Jeremy, I was like, shit, I'm thinking about what's better. I'm like, is Jeremy Grant? Because he long. Jeremy Grant kind of long, but I'm like,
lanky, very lanky,
6'10" though.
Yeah. No, I thought he was too. I knew he was 6'7". I'm like, he's 6'7"?
Yeah.
He definitely looked taller on TV, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna go MPJ also. The last one, I thought this would be tougher than I now looked at the stats. It's not gonna be that tough. MPJ or Clay?
I'm going Clay.
I'm about to say I'm put some respect on Clay name, man. I'm going Clay Thompson.
That's my favorite player post Bean. That's my favorite post Bean player. Like I'm going Clay Thompson.
Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan.
Michael, wait a minute, Rocky.
Michael P. Jordan is crazy.
What the Creed? What are you doing?
No, but
wait a minute.
No,
Killmonger.
I'll say this: MPJ ain't. If you were to pick him, he ain't that much better than Clay for me to pick him. Off of respect.
Yeah, off of respect.
It's like, is he playing that much better than Clay right now?
What's Clay number? Yeah, what's Clay number?
Clay averaging 14, 3 in 3 rounds.
And what's the 3? Can I get the 3-point percentage?
39 from 3.
Oh, I mean, typical.
And
right?
MPJ is 18.5, 7 boards, 3 assists, shooting 39% from 3.
Any given night, though, Clay can just erupt and just be pin pocket locked. I just... on some respect and like me still believing in this nigga.
We're definitely putting him in, giving him more benefit of the doubt than we gave these other niggas. I'll say that right now. Because
I also think
the way he's playing this year, I'm taking MPJ. But I feel what y'all saying on the respect thing. I get it. I get completely where you're coming from. I'm just like, it's Klay Thompson. You gonna show him some, but if we're talking about right now, I'm gonna take MPJ. Clay had a good start. But he's coming back to earth slowly but surely
100%.
Because his legs is just gone.
Yeah.
Real quick. So actually, go ahead, B.
No. I was just gonna say. I think the looks that we anticipated being there for Clay aren't really there because, like, you're thinking on paper it's gonna be like that, but if you're defending that in that pick and roll, you're not gonna leave Clay, right? Like it's not gonna be like, oh, let's help off Clay, like so. Those looks, it's not like those looks are, just Kyrie, Luka, and Clay. Like those looks,
because they got Kyrie, there's nothing we can do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand right here in this corner next to this man. They ain't going nowhere. All right. Last one I got.
Real quick, we can like cut this part because this has something to do. I think because me and you talked about this, Jake, but you might have talked about this on the podcast with B-Red. When it comes to like putting respect on people, like, because I hear what you saying though, for real, like stat wise, how you're playing now, right? But the other day, Jake asked me like LaMelo Ball or Kyrie.
Oh yeah,
and I'm like, look, bro, like I know he's playing well and all that, but like I can't take LaMelo Ball over Kyrie.
I get it, and I was like, I feel you.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, that's a hard one.
Not today.
Not right now. Not today.
Yeah.
But it's a good question. Like nigga said, like LaMelo, I was like, I hear you.
Yeah.
But like me, I gotta put some respect on Kyrie's name. I do.
100%.
All right, so wrap up the episode. We got one blind rankings. All right.
Okay.
I had 2 options, and I'm gonna pick this one. I'm decided to pick one. We're gonna go blind rank these NBA 2K cheat codes.
Okay.
Basically, NBA players over the years who were Unreal 2K for no reason.
Okay.
Oh, I love this.
Okay. Blind rank them. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Number 1, Jill Green.
Ooh. Okay,
now you're gonna put him between 1 and 5.
I got you. I'm putting Gerald Green at 3 because I think you're gonna say a couple.
Okay.
I'm putting him at 3 though. He was a dog.
I'm gonna hold out because it's 5. It's 5 spots. I'm gonna hold out, and I'm gonna put him at my 4. I'm gonna put him at my 4.
Let me get this written down so I have it already.
Yeah. Because I want to see this later.
I'm gonna put him at my 4 spot. I'm gonna put him at my 4.
Oh wait, crazy. I love this.
We know he had 99 dunk.
So,
what?
Yeah,
he had 99.
And for some reason, the best shot. He was the.
He can get hot from 3. He can get hot from 3.
What? Did you know that he only had 4 fingers on his shooting hand?
I
did know that. It's nuts. Yeah. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Dunking and all that like this, for real. It was this finger that messed up. And he was punching on everybody.
How he even palms the ball.
Because he for sure was. Well, I don't know. He got up so high, maybe.
It might have mattered.
It's up there.
Okay.
That windmill he got on that lob.
It's the best one of the best of all time.
Windmill and came back down.
It's one of the best of all time.
Of all time.
Okay, number 2. Next question. Mono Ginobili.
In 2K?
2K,
yeah.
It's any of the 2Ks you play, like any of them, it doesn't matter which one. Like overall.
I'm gonna go 5.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go 5 as well. I think that if you knew how to do the Euro step early, if you could spam it, but a lot of niggas didn't know how to do the Euro step early. It's easier to do it now.
Right.
But back then, you had to really know the angle. Okay. So I'm putting him at 5. But he definitely was. He was an issue. He was an issue.
Oh yeah, issue for sure.
Yeah.
We got Rudy Gay.
Number 1. I was waiting on him.
I knew you were.
Wow.
I knew you were.
Where you going?
Rudy Gay, number 1. That was the best
player to
this day. To this day.
Wow.
To this day. To this day. The most unstoppable. He had defense. What is he? 6'10".
Yeah. Wait a minute.
He was like he was unreal. 6'8", 6'9", whatever he was.
Wait, we did the MPJ segment. Now niggas just putting height on. Wait a minute. Rudy Gay was 7'2". Wait.
He was 7'2". Well, and keep in mind, this was when video games was. I saw a great Instagram video the other day. It was like, remember back in the day where you could pick any team and it was fair?
Yeah. That's the video. That's like, the video that D-Red
sent me. Ty Lawson, he'd have 25.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Facts.
But wow. Rudy Gay,
that's a pool.
He could do everything. He could
that's a legendary pool. Ty Lawson.
Shoot, dunked everything.
Bro, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Bro, you can literally play with anybody. It wasn't like, dude, don't be the Warriors. It wasn't like that. But you can be whoever you want to be.
Whoever you want to be.
Because I have T-Mac and Yao Ming, and they both going to get 30. You have Kobe and them. Right. You have Paul Pierson. You can have anybody. Houston, you can have anybody.
It didn't matter.
Be a fun matchup.
Where you putting him at, B?
Rudy Gay. I'm going to go, he's 2. He's 2.
2? Okay.
But okay.
Then I may know who your 1 is because I think your 1 may be my 2.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Let's see.
Josh Smith.
Oh, I forgot.
He's got to be my 3. I'm going to hold out for my 1, but he's going to be my 3. I'm going to hold out for my 1.
Josh Smith was
but he was silly.
He dunked everything.
Everything. From no matter how far out
he had a 3-ball.
And he did have a 3-ball.
It was an easy, it was a little slingshot, and he was a lefty. So it was easy. God. It was easy.
And it wasn't like now we have to know his push or jump release timing and all that. Just
Jay,
let go.
Jay, you have 2 and 4 open right now. So where
I have 2 and 4 open.
Yeah. What do I got open?
Right now, B, you only have the 1 spot left.
Okay.
And I'll give you the next one after this.
So who's my 3?
So right now you got Rudy Gay at 1, Jared Green at 3, Manu at 5.
I'm making my pick based upon me hoping you're calling this one player last.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go 4.
Yeah, I'm hedging my Josh at 3.
And then to finally J.R. Smith.
Yeah, come on, come on. Who do you think you are? I am.
You knew it was coming. You knew it was coming.
Josh Smith was Kobe, Kyrie. No, seriously. He had a handle.
Bron.
He was Kobe Bryant.
He was so good. He was unreal in that game.
He was better than Kobe in the game.
Yeah.
And Kobe was playing these years.
Yeah.
He was so good.
J.R. Smith was better than Kobe in the game. For sure. Had a crazy 3-ball.
Specifically, I think I'm gonna say 2K8 when he used to fade on it, like his base
shot was the fade.
It was a natural fade. Yeah, he was unbelievable, bro. He was unreal. He was so good in that game.
Like,
all right, so JJ got Rudy Gay at 1, J.R. Smith at 2, Jared Green at 3, Josh Smith at 4, Manu at 5. B-Ray got Jared Smith at 1, Rudy Gay at 2, Josh Smith 3, Jared Green at 4, Manu at 5. 2 really good lists.
Yeah.
Very
good lists.
You can't go wrong.
You
really can't go wrong.
And real quick, some honorable mentions, real quick.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Thaddeus Young.
Yes.
Wow, that's a good one.
Absolutely.
Wow, that's a good one.
For some reason, he was unstoppable.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a great one. I forgot about that, man.
Unstoppable? Watch this. Tony Allen.
He was really good in that game,
Tony had some good years.
He was stealing everything. He was dunking.
High dunk rating.
And they would give him a little, like if he's open, back in the day, if you were open, you would just hit shots.
Right. Yep. But Tony's dunk rating, he had like 90 plus, where he could get some 360s and all.
Oh yeah, he was going crazy.
He was crazy.
He was going crazy, brother.
I'm gonna throw 2 honorable mentions that's kind of might be obscure.
But
go
ahead.
Terrence Williams.
It's a good one.
And Jamario Moon.
Jamario Moon's the most random one I've ever said in my entire life. I know how to spell that man's name.
He played too much, man.
He played his game way too fucking much.
I mean, you play the game too much.
Yeah, right. Hey,
you're insane.
Hey, Jamario Moon.
If I had to give an honorable mention for 2K, Oh man, that's tough. There's so many good ones.
We done said like, these are players that like they were not supposed to be as good as they were.
Right. Exactly. Like they were good in real life, but they were really good in this damn game.
Like they was better than the best players in the league. Like Rudy Gay wasn't ever top 3.
Like they weren't 90 something whatevers, but they could do 90 shit.
They played like 90.
Yeah, when ratings didn't matter. I remember like on the last kind of Xbox stint, I remember a weird. I don't even want to put him in this category, but when it's online rosters, we were still on Xbox back then. But Jeremy Lin too.
He was I won a
little basketball, a little 2K tournament, a little Brentwood one, and I had to pick one team for the whole thing, and I picked the Knicks, and he was
because they had Amari in the pick and roll.
Yes.
Yeah.
They were solid.
Yeah. It was. I think this is when they still. Did they still have JR and Iman?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think they did.
It was before they got traded.
They did.
They got traded.
Kenyon Martin.
Who was the shooter? Light skinned dude. Was it
Landry Fields?
Courtney Lee.
Yeah.
Oh, it was Courtney Lee. Courtney Lee at
they
the time
had good
too.
2K. You're open. Landry Fields is butter.
Right.
He was butter. Yeah.
2K. Nowadays you can't shoot with Steph Curry.
Yeah, it's literally impossible. The game doesn't make sense.
Impossible to shoot with the niggas who can shoot out the gym. Kevin Durant don't even try his jump shot.
Oh God, it's bad.
I wish we could go back to them days where you could just pick Rudy Gay versus J.R. Smith, and they both got 35.
Man,
those are good days. I'm trying to think of somebody who was like on one of the random teams that we used to use, but I can't even. There's so many of them. Like I can even go with like Andre Miller. Andre Miller was a problem in that game. Andre Miller was a problem.
Yeah,
Andre Miller's a perfect example.
Yeah.
Perfect example. David used to use him all the time.
Yeah. He was insanely good.
That's actually a great one.
That's a really good one.
Nice.
That's a really good one. Andre Miller was
one of those like, you think you about to just sag off wide open? No.
Yeah, no.
What? You dropped 55 on you.
Fast as hell, diamond. Yeah, he was tough.
Yeah,
he was tough.
Little big body too. He gets some of them contact layups.
Yes, bro, like big guard.
Yeah. Wow, that's a
good one.
That was one. I was like, I'm trying to think of somebody, but yeah, that was.
I got one that's kind of one. If you played with him back then, Tyreek Evans.
Oh yeah.
Tyreek Evans.
He had the Euro. He had the Euro spam.
He had the Euro.
He sure did.
He could spam the Euro. Yeah.
Wow.
And not too many guys that naturally like the game slots him at the one at 6'8". Like
that's true. He won the first
one back then.
One of the first.
That
is true. I forgot about that. Yeah, they did slot him at the one.
So you had niggas being like, "Oh, you going with Sacramento? I'm gonna pick the Cavs, so I can put Braun at the one."
Yes.
Like niggas used to do that
because of mismatches and shit. Absolutely. That was back when that was just back in the good old days.
Your point.
The good old days.
Like.
You can literally be any team. You can be any team, and you have a chance.
Team. And you wouldn't like, no, that's not fair. Yeah. I could pick Kobe in them, and you're like, great.
I think like 2K
I'm going with the Bobcats. I have Steven Jackson and Gerald Wallace.
Went downhill.
And Emeka Okafor.
Right.
David West and all them. Yeah. David West was a problem.
That was a great team, by the way. I remember because VP used to always use that team.
Hornets.
That was a problem.
The Hornets.
With
young CP.
And Chris Paul.
Peja.
Oh, my God.
Man, I hated that team. They were tough. All right, man.
Good old
Great
days.
times. JJ,
great times. Thank you
man.
guys for having me, man.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate you, man.
Good hoop.
Yeah, man, of course, brother. Thank you for coming on, bro. We appreciate you, dog.
Of course,
it's always good chopping it up. It's always good chopping it up, hoop, man. We do this literally on the mic anyway, so it's hilarious that we can record it. About to get on mic right now and everybody talking the same topics.
The same thing, man. This was great. Like I said, thank you guys for having me, man. It's long overdue. Love y'all both, man. You already know what it is.
My man, bro. I appreciate you for coming on again. B, another good episode in the books, brother. If you're on Instagram, YouTube, all that good stuff, please give us a follow, give us a subscribe. Jay, if you want to shout out your Instagram and stuff, I'll put it on the screen, all that good stuff.
Yeah, man. My Instagram is Jordan L. Jones. My name. And season 4 Bel Air on the way. So stay tuned.
Yes, sir. Stay tuned for that, man. It's coming out next year. Great show. If you haven't watched it yet, go binge it now. It's good TV.
Thank you, man.
But yeah, man, we're out of here. We'll see y'all next week. I'm Jake. B Red got lagged out because his camera was tripping. But we love y'all. Peace.
Peace.